When I first started making music, I mean, I have some kind of a little bit of a traditional education. I went to music school and I played drums, and then I started getting into techno and I forgot all this, and I just made electronic music for maybe 10 years. And at some point I just noticed that there's so much more out there than just electronic music. And like very late, like in the middle of my 20s, I got really inspired by music which is like orchestral music, traditional instruments, but the way it's made is like with some kind of the repetitive approach of it, which makes it kind of similar to electronic music. And I got inspired by that, and I really liked the idea, and I started recording with traditional instruments as well. And I still do. Yesterday, 2 days ago, I recorded a trumpet in Buenos Aires, and that's going to be in my new record. And we did like kind of like vibraphone stuff as well. I really love this instrument, and I think if you do it well, it can really add a lot of organic sound and like more human, like of a human touch to your music. When I came to Berlin, at some point I met this guy, Marco Haas, T. Raumschmiere, and he was supposed to release my album. And it was way too much work for him because he just lost his partner, and so it took him a year to prepare the whole thing. And at some point he asked me, hey, do you want to help me? And so I was helping him to put out my own album, and at some point I became part of Shit Catapult, and then I became partner of his. And we did that for quite a few years, and we sat at the office and we had a great time, and it was nice to do something and have your own platform. But at some point I realized that I want to make music. I'm a musician and I want to be in a studio, and I'm not the guy for office work. And at some point I had to stop, and it was a hard decision. But yeah, 2 years ago I think I quit Shit Catapult, and now I'm just a regular musician, and that's all I do every day. Maybe a little bit too much even. Well, Moderat is basically, it's been there for 10 years, but nobody knew. I mean, when I met the Mode Selector guys a long time ago, we instantly noticed that we have a lot of stuff in common, and we like the same music, and we started playing like kind of improvised gigs together, and we did it. It wasn't even like advertised or whatever. We just would show up somewhere and play like a weird show, like we called it the Laptop Boy Band. And then it didn't really happen for a long time, and we were always talking about we have to make an album one day. And yeah, what can I say? Last year it finally happened, and it was a great experience because we started this like audio-visual show together with the Pfadfinder guys from Berlin, which is like a video collective. And it turned out great because for me it was really good. I enjoyed to be like a part of something. Just whenever I play Apparat, I'm like alone on stage and I'm responsible for everything. And Moderat is just 4 people on stage, and everyone has its job. And it was really good to just really concentrate on a little part, but do it very well. And I think it worked very well. I had a lot of Apparat ideas on my hard drive still, like I'm always collecting, and I had about 30 song ideas, and I decided to just leave Berlin for a little while, and so I went to Mexico for the last 2 months, and I was sitting in a house looking at the Pacific Ocean, and I was making music, and I think I was really productive. I might have an album already. I have to go back to Berlin now and mix it, and do a few things, but if everything goes well, I think there's going to be a new Apparat record in November maybe. I'm sure it's going to have a Mexican name though.